Fine, I'll do it. Stop harassing me. Here's my in-depth full base tutorial. Yes, I'll tell you what products I'm using. I always start with my liquid contour, and I'm gonna put a big ass dot on my big ass forehead. I'm gonna put a dot on my temple, a big dot, and then another big dot on my other temple. Then I'll blend out my temple and work my way into my cheeks all the way in, and then I'll work my way into my eye to create somewhat of a shadow winged effect. Now I'm gonna get my foundation and literally just rub that into my skin right under that contour. I'll also take some on the sides of my nose because I get super oily, and this just kind of helps like really work the product into your skin so it doesn't move as bad. Now I'm just blending everything in and working my way up a little bit into the contour. Now I'm just going in and blending some on my forehead. Somewhat of an underpainting technique, but I kind of try to keep all my products separate because the less product that you have, the less cakiness you get and the longer your makeup lasts. Now I'm just going in with my concealer. I'm going to put a dot here, I'm going to put a dot here, I'm going to put 2 lines right over here. I'm just going to blend this out all the way on my nose. I'm just going to take this small concealer brush and I'm going to make a line going into my temple. And instead of blending it up, we're just going to blend it down slightly. The reason that I do this is because it gives that snatched look. Like, the Ozempic girlies are gagging. Y'all could have just been doing this instead. I had to take the bottom lashes off. Their time was up. I've had them on too long. Now we're moving on to cream blush. And like Dow says, we want a bright pussy pink blush. And I'm literally placing this right under my eye and working my way up and in. Now I'm going to spray my face with a matte setting spray and let that dry. Like, you want to drench that shit like my put. Sorry, I be too much sometimes. Now, depending on what type of day I'm about to have, I'll either go in with my waterproof setting powder or I'll go in with my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder for under my eyes. And I'm just placing this everywhere that we put our concealer. And for the rest of my face, I'll just go in with the loose setting powder and just bake. I just did my nose contour. If y'all want a tutorial on that, y'all can look at my tutorials playlist. I already have a bunch. I'm just going in and baking under my eyes and the sides of my nose with the brightening powder. After that, I'll just basically do my whole base again, but with the powder version. This just brings the color back so we're not looking super ghostly. It's a long ass process, but we're almost done, I swear. Now I'm just going in with a dewy setting spray and I'm drenching the fuck out of my face with that. Also, a little tip I'll use, I'll add loose glitter to all of my setting powders and my setting sprays. Now we're gonna go in with highlighter. I'm gonna use the purple shade in the Rick and Morty palette and I'm gonna put that on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, kind of in an exclamation point. I also put this on my inner corners and on my brow bone. Now I'm taking on a fan brush and I'm applying it to the very, 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 very high points of my cheekbones. And then boom, more setting spray. Go ahead and finish the rest of the look off camera. This is what we're looking like.